Really unfortunate that since I started announcing for this support, not even a single person has come up to say, okay, let me do something about it. Please, we need to do something very, very urgent. Let's see how we can. Hello, Mazi, can you hear me?
Yes, madam.
They are not harmful. They are not evil. They are not criminals. That they have been living with these people peacefully for a very long time. So, what do you think they are trying to say or trying to do? Why? What do you think they?
Now, the Mieti allow henchmen and other ones now has just come up, and they don't want to tag them because immediately the people, or as the law says, the international communities will not have the right to step in and their people are doing bad, and that is what they are doing right from onset, protecting their own. But our own is that we expose our secret with so much blunt and see gallivanting around, telling the whole world that we are the wisest, that we are the most people that are more not happen in this place. It will just phone straight because it has an access to Jubilee or whatever. It will just phone them, give me 20,000 battalions. Let them just come here and wipe these people away. They are all miscreants. They are all users. You know, they are constituting users in this very place. They are all criminals, and they give me SARS. Let SARS come over this place and destroy. This very SARS, is it working in the north? This very security checkpoint, is it working in the north? The terrorism that is going on, has you seen it working in the north? Even if it works in the north, it works against our own people, and they're using it now to enforce their aims on our land. And we continue to say it will not happen. It doesn't happen. I sometimes laugh at people that always make jest of themselves. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Mazi, what do you stand in the southeast? So they are not going to chase away the head.
Sometimes they will try to behave very calm, but as dangerous as it is all to woo you. They get you, they take time to study you, they know your weak point. That will enable them to strike, and they get the political elite, our leaders, so-called, do not understand the handwriting on the wall. Because then, irrespective of how calm he is with you or how calm they are with you, they have one single goal: opportunity to strike. But these people, they will say, okay, we are in touch with that, they are peaceful. Today they target so many names. If this one didn't work, they will come with the other one. If this one didn't work, they will come with the other one. The Ruger of yesterday, that one is still on, and they have to change it now to livestock, national livestock program. And they have the support. Those governors, they are more interested in what comes into their pocket, because they know that in one or two ways they will benefit. To them, if you drive them away, it is not a good market to them, because they know what they stand to gain should they allow to stay and operate. So if you drive them away with the mindset that these people, they are not peaceful, they are terrorist organization, they are terrorists, to them is a bad market to them, because one Igbo adage say, "Ala drama burundinze." So they are the people who are benefiting it to the expense of the entire masses. They don't care what you are feeling. They don't care how you feel. They don't care what is your condition. All they know is their personal interest. And that is why they are bold enough, despite what is happening. They give them land, and they are still telling us that they have not done anything. they will tell us that they are peaceful people. Even when they will invade churches and kill people, they will still tell us that they are peaceful herdsmen.
Let's go ahead. Thank you so much. Let's look at the next resolution here. The second resolution is that we agreed with herdsmen living peacefully with us and the natives that movement of cows into the southeast should be by road transportation using trailers to their specific cow markets, no more allowing foreign herdsmen to move their cattle by foot, as this is a point of conflict with the farmers and natives. All right, Mazi Elvis, what this is their second resolution, that they will not allow foreign Fulani. So who are the foreign Fulani? We now have foreign Fulanis and indigenous Fulanis. Can you please elaborate more on this?
My sister, when a coward comes out to showcase his stupidity, you watch him, because they said, by their fruit you shall know them. And those of them that issued such statements, look at them and watch them very well. Just check their lips, you will find out that they are shivering. They are making that statement under, let me just say, duress. If you don't want us, okay, let us move our cow with the trailers, and you must surely take one. You cannot just say that our cows cannot come to your land. It's impossible, because this land belongs to federal government. It's either you allow us to come by trailers or load our cows, and you find out that the governor comes out to speak with both of the sides of the mouth. Not like they should have learned from Wike the way he said it. He said no land for grazing and no cow movement, and if you see it anywhere, dealt with them. Why? What stops them from saying such word? What is the meaning of you cannot move your cow, you move with trailers? Just it's like take the rope and tie the goat and use the goat and tie the tie on the rope. All are the same thing. They are not making any sense with. They just pretend as if not to provoke the Northerners, and again the Igbo elites that has come up to speak these days. That is why, because you find out that before they say this very word, before they come up to say, the Igbo Congress International worldwide from US and everywhere has come up to speak over the issues. That is why you see the idiots, call themselves governors, come up to say, you cannot come in with a cow by foot. You will come by trailer. All are the same thing. These are the same thing. It's just like a goat that lies on the floor, keep mocking the one that stood beside it and said, you are lying on the floor, you are staining your skin, without knowing that the really goat that lies on the floor lies with the skin together. So what in short, it is shameful for these two called governors. I don't know, these people do. They are selected, not elected. If they are really elected ones, you will find out that out of 10, one person must surely come out from this very southeast to stand firm for the masses, because the masses voted them in. But for the fact that nobody voted them, they were selected by the so-called Fulani oligarchy. You don't expect anything good from them, just like the one from Enugu State. And the people of Enugu State are keeping quiet. They are keeping quiet. They don't say a word. Just like my brother Oge Friday said. In the Enugu, that is where you will see the highest mosque in the whole world. Highest mosque, not even as Africa as a whole, in the whole world. And you see them trooping in day out, speaking your language, raping your women, raping your daughters. The governors just overlooked them and said nothing that happened with these people. We cannot chase them away. My brother, I'm just trying to tell you, the problem we are having is those elites from those areas I mentioned. These people, I've said it time without number. Watch during the time of Nwobodo. This is how we start having problem. During the time of Anyempayo Sanyem, many of them, they've been opportune to be in the government, even in the high offices. Yet they use the office to marginalize our people. They use the offices instead of helping our people. They use the offices to subjugate us, to bring in strangers into our land, and we keep quiet. Even Biafran falling starts from that very angle. We, the speaking of the Enugu was our capital. The highest sabotage of Biafra was from that jurisdiction via these men that their children are now into the system of governance. How did they get there? How did Mogbe himself becomes? But I don't want to go towards that very area. It becomes a family affairs, and they are under oath. You know, just what the actual senator from the Imo State that has been doing that now. Where is him? He is nowhere to be found. You went on that started it. Where is him? With this one of Canada has been that's joined to do. Where is his aircraft? Where is his company? Is he not running it outside Nigeria? Yet they are supporting Nigeria. That is to tell you that these people are demons. Oh, let me not just be provoked this morning. Many people don't like it, but that is the truth.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, let's look at their next resolution. Said, we have resolved that we believe that our brothers and sisters who are herdsmen deserve a better life. And we commend Mr. President and Vice President for their good intentions in this direction. However, it must be emphasized that what federal government and NEC approved was NLTP, and it is not compulsory for all states. So, over to you, Mazi Oge. So they are brothers and sisters. That's a Fulani herdsmen. The brothers and sisters deserve a better life.
I will still continue to tell you that these people, they are confused. They don't know what they really want to do. Not to talk of knowing what their people want or even need, because this now is go beyond mere want. You've seen people who are killing your people in a large number, and they don't even take you as one, but you have the boldness to call them your brother and sister, and they deserve a better life. Of course, we are not saying that they don't deserve a better life. They are human beings. If not for any other thing, they are human beings. But what we are saying as the people is onye biri ibe ya biri. Then onye sikwa na onye ọzọ ama mbi, or perhaps ebe bere ogobere nke shi be ebe la kan kukwa ya. These people, they don't want you to live, but you still welcome them, you still harboring them with a mere assertion that they deserve a better life. Why not stand or take the ground and, you know, prefer a solution to this problem? It is true they are saying it's not by force. When they have said that this is a national program, they knew the national livestock program or even the Ruga program we are talking about is a national program.
No, they said the federal government did not approve Ruga. That it was the NALTP.
Yeah, maybe one product, but in a different.
No, but the question
container.
is, if federal government never approved Ruga, why coming to say, okay, we suspend Ruga?
Yes, you know.
So why is it only the southeastern governors that are coming out to defend the federal government? Because other southern governors are not doing so.
What we are saying is that this is a business to them. You know, this is a business that will give them money, big money. And when this settlement is finally rectified, it will only help them to be richer and the poor become poorer. Because when the Islamic Bank is in operation, remember, they are the people who will be benefiting from it more. And the farmers will be suffering it because the cattle will be destroying their farms, and there is nothing you can do again. It will just be that the ideology of the rich become richer and the poor become poorer will be happening. All of these, their resolution. How are you going to make it work? It's not all about coming up with a mere resolution just to deceive the people you go at the backyard and collect your money. You know, the whipping governor, Ugwanyi, I remember vividly when the issue of Nimbo happened. He went there. After crying, he declared praying and fasting. Is praying and fasting how you are going to drive away people with AK-47? Now they are, you know, robbing, they are romancing this thing as if it is nothing. And when these people finally come, they will be settled and the people will be suffering it. In the end, they will just tell us that they deserve a better life. They don't mean well for our people. They are coming with ulterior motive. And allowing them to stay is just putting the lives of our people to danger. Why not stop romancing? Because when we kill a people will know that you don't mean what you say. Just like you are driving it, just like the gift of the Satan. Give you with this hand, they take it from the other hand. They drive them with the other hand and welcome them with the other hand. The people may not really know what is happening, that they have been welcomed. And the next thing they see, waking up in the morning, is cow everywhere. And you are telling me that they deserve a better life, just like that. So all of these things, I don't see, it doesn't make any meaning to me.
Okay, thank you. Let's also, you know, we need to take the resolution one after the other so that people who come out to defend them will understand why. Some people were saying on Facebook, he said, all we know how to do is to attack our political elites. All we know is how to attack our leaders. So it's good we take these resolutions one after the other, bit by bit, even if we don't discuss any other thing, because I just realized that it has a lot of content we need to look at. Okay, according to them, we advise our kinsmen, women, and indeed all Nigerians, please be careful with comments, not to hit up the already charged state of Nigeria in this regard. Okay, already charged state, Mazi Elvis. So are they trying to say that the only thing that can save this already charged state is we laying down our lives, laying down our heads for the Fulanis to kill, so that the state will discharge of the hits that is already in it?
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now? Yes, I don't mind the network. I will continue. Before I step further into what you just said, I will correct some impressions. I don't have any impression of kind of saying what I'm saying concerning the Enugu elites. I am not against our IPOB members in Enugu, but what I'm trying to say is for them to wake up, to do the needful, because the enemies are within, and the enemies has been there for decades, and they've not been able to help us in that very Enugu side. Enugu people are wonderful people, but those of the elites are the major problem we're having in the entire southeast and south. So the IPOB in that very place, they are wonderful people, and they're supposed to do the needful. So thank you very much. Like my sister, what you just said right now is the enemies don't want you to leave. All the enemies, do you know the first priority of the enemy is to kill you, and the second priority is to take over your land, take over your life and your properties. Enemy don't want you to share the same golden spoon with them. They don't want you to shed in the same area. They don't want you to do your business in where they are doing business. You cannot buy where they are buying. They don't want you to build the same house. Like in my area, there is something that happened some time ago. That was around maybe 10 years or so, or 11 years ago. A brother went to abroad and made some money and came back with a Rolls Royce and Cadillac limousines with a Ferrari. and he moves with convoy, and he comes to where our people were having town meeting, and these very elites in our zone that owns everything saw him and began to ask him, summon him to come. Where are you from? What do you do? He publicly he started to interrogate him. Do you know, at the end of that very program, under 3 weeks, they went to this very brother's house and arrested him, confiscated all his properties. I'm speaking to you now. They killed him already. On the way they killed him, they brought his corpse and kept it on the road and said that he is a criminal. You know, these are the things we see where those people that call themselves they don't want you to rise. And rather, if you're doing things that they get to where their business, that will kind of affect their business, not to receive financial flow, my brother or my sister, they will kill you. That is exactly what they intended to do to our leader. But thank God to Chukwukarema so much that Chukwukarema has been on his side, that they could not penetrate to take away his life. And even they took away his I feel he would have been in shambles. It would have been a charade at this very moment. But as I'm saying, we have to start our own revolutions from these very people, because they are our problem. We don't have to sugarcoat or paint words or bank words with them anymore. They said there are many ways to deal with a rat. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that contribution. And of course, let's also look at the next one here, still on their resolution. And of course, I want to address an issue. There are some, just like Mazi Elvis said, someone is already angry, said Mazi Elvis, it seems to have a particular hatred for Enugu people. No, here we don't preach hatred, but we condemn the evil found anywhere in Biafra land. That is just the truth. We have we know what is going on. We know how how Biafra was conquered. It started from Enugu, so we can't forget history. Yeah. It was on Soka first, so we cannot forget history. That was where it all started. And today we have the likes of Onaya Modu, the leader of Ohaneze Ndibo from Enugu. I think Simon Soka from Enugu. So how do you, now we also have the whipping governor of Enugu state. Now we have the state that has had the most, the highest attack of Fulani herdsmen is still in Enugu. Yes. So do you want us to forget about Enugu and discuss Owerri? No, that's not the issue. We have no hatred for any particular province in Biafra land. We are here to condemn the evil. Yeah. So if you're from Enugu, please do something, gather your people. You need to wake up. Really important, you need to wake up. He has no any hatred. We have no hatred for anyone. Okay, so we are one people. We are indigenous people of Biafra. So we are here to preach the restoration of Biafra, nothing more, nothing less. Okay, so we ask all our people living outside the southeast, especially in the north, to ignore the threat contained in the video message by self-styled northern youths. We are in talks with the northern governors and their leaders who speak for their people, and they have assured us that there is no harm that will befall our people living in various northern states across Nigeria. So what do you think, this is the right thing? Do you think our people in the north should listen to these people? Because we've had attack, riots. We are, yes, the guys in the north, the northerners, all in the name of we are Muslims, we are Islams and whatever. They will carry out whatever they wish to without even the governor seeing anything. Yeah. So do you think these people need to listen?
You will inform, you will be caught tomorrow, and the truth will continue to stand where it stands. And it's quite unfortunate that in all of these things happening, our people do not want to hear. We choose to be scapegoat, which is very, very bad. Maybe because of the statement coming from these businessmen who are only interested in what they gain, who are interested in their pocket. Because if they are truly the ambassadors of the people, I think for once they should have, or they should think of the benefit or what the people they are representing will benefit. So I don't see the reason why believing these men, these evil men, the supporters of evil, because I call them supporters of evil, because if they are not supporting these Fulani herdsmen, the terrorists, there would not be, things wouldn't have, get to this extent by now. But it is so foolish of our people that in all of these things, they continue to listen to our people, to these governors and some of these elites. In the north, in different states of the north, not once, not twice, either they set up fake fire, it will raise everywhere, or the mobs will destroy their means of. The Kaduna governor, Erufai, for example, who is there, or any of the governors in the north who are there, do they go with these terrorists here? Are they sleeping with them in the bush when they will take marijuana and get high with tramadol, codeine and the rest of it, and they want to put in practice what they were taught? Are they there with them? Or when they cause all this mayhem, are they with them? Do they come? Do they come to pay damages? The answer is no. So this thing has been happening.